Good morning students. Let's start our today's science class. In our last class we have read about weaving and knitting. In this class we are going to read about jute fiber and its production. So let's start our today's class. Students, let's proceed our chapter number 3, that is fiber to fabric. In our last class we had read about weaving and knitting. In this class we are going to read about production of. Let's talk about jute and its fiber. Jute fiber is obtained from the bark of the plant. What is bark? Bark means जो पेड़ की छाल होती है उसे हम bark कहते हैं. So jute fiber is obtained from the bark of the plant. It is a long, soft and shiny vegetable fiber. Vegetable fiber means plant fiber. It is also known as golden fiber because of its off-white to brown color and high cash value. So, by the help of this golden fiber, our country is add more money. तो ये हमारी कंट्री की इकोनॉमी को इंक्रीज़ करती है. सो इसलिए इस जूट फाइबर को हम गोल्डन फाइबर भी कहते हैं. इट इज़ इन ग्रेट डिमांड ड्यू टू इट्स चीपनेस, सॉफ्टनेस, लस्टर एंड यूनिफॉर्मिटी ऑफ इट्स फाइबर. जूट फाइबर इज ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम द स्टेम ऑफ द जूट और पटसन प्लांट. तो जूट को हिंदी में पटसन कहते हैं. So, jute fiber we obtain from stem of the jute plant. Jute plant is about 2.5 to 3.5 meter in height. Jute is grown in alluvial or loamy soil in the region of high temperature and plenty of rainfall. So, it means that jute plant can grow better in loamy or alluvial soil. Jute plant, it needs warm climate and heavy rainfall to grow. In our country, jute is mainly grown in West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. It is cultivated during rainy season. So, rainy season is the best time to grow this or to cultivate this jute plant. It bears yellow flower within 3 to 4 months. So, it start bearing or growing flower in 3 to 4 months. These plants are usually cut at flowering stage. So, jute plant को flowering stage पे cut किया जाता है. A good quality fiber is obtained from the plant at the flowering stage. So, why jute plant is cut at the flowering stage? Jute plant is cut at the flowering stage because at that stage farmers they can obtain a good quality of fiber. The stem of jute plant are soaked in stagnant water for about 20 days until they start rotting. It is called rotting. So, after cutting the jute plants, farmer they soaked that jute plant in stagnant water. मतलब ऐसा water जिसमें flow नहीं होता है, मतलब इकट्ठा पानी, जो पानी जिस पानी में कोई flow नहीं होता है, तो ऐसे वाटर में फार्मर्स क्या करते हैं, जो स्टेम उन्होंने काटा है जूट प्लांट का जो स्टेम है उसको पानी के अंदर वो रख देते हैं. एंड इट मीन्स फॉर 20 days दे जस्ट सोक्ड दैट जूट प्लांट इनसाइड वाटर. और कब तक सोक करते हैं? अनटिल दे स्टार्ट रॉटिंग. और तब तक पानी के अंदर रखा जाता है जब तक कि जूट के प्लांट पूरी तरह से सड़ नहीं जाते हैं. तो रॉटिंग का मतलब होता है सड़ना. So, it is called ratting. So, ratting is a process in which bundles of jute stalks are soaked in water which rots the stem and separates the fibers. The process of rotting the stem of jute plant in water to remove the sticky substances and separate the fiber is called ratting. So, when the process of ratting completed, then the fibers are separated from the ratted stem by hand, and by the help of hand that fibers are easily separated from the hand because stem is completely rot. So that's why that retted stem is completely separated from the fibers by the help of hands. Once the fibers are obtained, they are made into yarn. Okay. So when the fibers are obtained from the jute plant by the help of hand, they are converted into yarn. So how they are converted into yarn? They are converted into yarn by twisting the strands together, and the same process as in case of cotton are done to make the fabric from the jute fiber. Okay. So by the help of twisting the strands together and by the help of spinning, that fibers are converted into yarn. Jute fibers are pale yellow in color and 2 to 3 meters long. They have silky texture and are very strong. So jute fibers, they are 2 to 3 meter long and they have a very silky texture. It means that they are soft as well as they are very strong also. Jute is used to make carpets, sacks, bag, rope, mats, wall hanging, etc. So sacks means what? Sacks are gunny bags which is used to store grains. So these number of items are made by the help of jute fiber. Nowadays some fine quality jute is used to make dress material. So very fine quality of jute fiber, because jute बहुत strong होता है और shiny होने के साथ साथ इसका texture बहुत smooth नहीं होता है. So that's why nowadays very fine quality jute is used to make a dress material. तो dress material भी बनाए जा रहे हैं, लेकिन कौन से फाइबर के? जो जूट के बहुत ही फाइन क्वालिटी के जो फाइबर होते हैं उनकी हेल्प से nowadays dress materials are also available in the market. So let's talk about history of clothing material. So students, in ancient Egypt, flax and cotton plant were cultivated near the river Nile and were used for making fabrics. So you know that linen is made from a flax fiber obtained from its stem, and cotton we obtain from, it means that cotton fiber we obtain from cotton plant. So in ancient Egypt, these two plants, they were cultivated near the river Nile, and these plants fiber used for making fabrics. At the beginning of civilization, people used bark, leaves and animal fur to cover themselves. Okay, so at the beginning of civilization, so people, they used to cover their bodies by the help of bark. Bark means जो पेड़ की छाल होती है. Leaves, you know that, and animal furs, तो animal को kill करके और जो उनकी skin होती थी, so these things people used to cover themselves. As people settled down and started farming, they learned to weave vines and animal fleece to make fabrics, and as the time passes, people, they start settle down and start farming. तो जब लोग settle हो गए नदी के किनारे, या जब उन्होंने रहना सीख लिया और उन्होंने खेती करना स्टार्ट कर दिया, सो दे स्टार्टेड लर्निंग टू वीव वाइन्स. तो वाइन क्या होता है? वाइन इज़ वन प्लांट विच नीड सपोर्ट टू क्लाइंब. तो लोगों ने क्या किया कि वाइन को बुनना स्टार्ट किया, एंड एनिमल फ्लीस टू मेक फैब्रिक्स. तो एनिमल का फ्लीज, आई मीन फ्लीज मीन्स स्किन, हेयर ऑफ एनिमल्स. तो जो एनिमल के स्किन पे जो हेयर्स होते हैं उन्हें हम फ्लीस कहते हैं. सो दे लर्न टू वीव वाइन्स एंड एनिमल फ्लीस टू मेक. सो स्टूडेंट्स, इन द नेक्स्ट स्टेज ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन, people, they start making garments by the help of flax and cotton fibers. It means that flax and cotton fibers were woven into garments. In that time, people, they just use clothes to cover their body loosely or casually. Even today also in our country, people still used to wear unstitched garments. So unstitched garment means those garments which are not stitched, like turban. Turban means pagdi. Sari, your mother used to wear sari, and dhoti also. Rarely, it means people, they used to wear dhoti. It was only after the invention of the sewing needles that people started stitching their garments. Okay, so after the invention of sewing needles, people, they start stitching their garments. From the ancient time to present time, methods of textile and production have continually evolved. The choices of textiles has been influenced by the factors such as climate, occupation, culture, tradition and daily needs. Okay, so from ancient to present time, there is a lot of changes take place in the methods of textile and production of clothes. Now, these changes and choices in textile industry is influenced by the following factors. And what are that factors which greatly affect the changes in textile industry is climate. Climate का means the area where people live. तो जहाँ पे लोग रहते हैं वहाँ का climate कैसा है. Occupation, what kind of work they do. Culture, so clothes are also related to our culture. In festival, people, they used to wear traditional dresses. In marriages also they used to wear traditional dresses. So that is culture, tradition and daily needs. So it means that now people, they used to wear clothes which influenced by all these factors. People, they also want clothes for their daily needs also. So these demands and changes in textile industry is greatly influenced by the factors like climate, occupation, culture, tradition and daily needs. So students, this is all about the chapter. We have completed our chapter number 3. Now your homework is that you have to make neat and clean notes, and you have to also solve the unsolved question and answers in your science copy and send me in group. If you have any difficulty regarding question and answers, you can call me and you can write in group also. Thanks for watching this video.